welcome back to my channel. So it's after work and we just want to look for some parking. And I'm gonna start working out at home because I'm terrible. I'm terrible with the working out. I'm supposed to have been in the gym, haven't been in the gym in months, and I just cannot find the motivation to get back in there. And you know how it is. Like, really, for me, all I need is one day to get going, and then I'll be good to go. Gym, no problem. I actually love working out, but it's just I'm trying to find that motivation to get back in there for that one day, and I have not had it yet. So I thought, while I'm still going through whatever it is that I'm going through, I'm gonna work out at home. I got me some resistance bands. Y'all saw that in the other video. I got me some ankle weights. Y'all saw that in the other video. So we're gonna start filming some workouts because I'm going on vacation in a couple of months and I'm trying to get snatched. I know my body's not gonna change dramatically, but I'm hoping I can get a little something in there, you know, a little curvature and whatnot. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be working out at home. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're gonna chronicle. Maybe we can work out together. Let me know. I'm focusing primarily on lower body, so I'm trying to get a little curve going on, a little more of a curve, right? And I mean, probably we're gonna lose some weight up top. That's just natural. When you start dieting, you start exercising, you're gonna lose weight throughout your whole body. You can't really like target one specific area. That's a misconception that a lot of people have. They think that if they work on a certain area, if they do a certain kind of diet or whatever it is that y'all do, you think that you're gonna lose weight in that one area, and it just doesn't work like that. You're gonna lose weight in your entire body. Now, in order for you to keep whatever curves or muscles that you have in a specific area while you're losing weight, you have to work those muscles so that they stay the way that you want them to stay. That's the only way you're gonna keep that stuff going on. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's what it is. So I don't really eat bad anyway. I don't eat red meat and I don't eat pork. I haven't in about 14 years now, so I stay pretty healthy. I don't really eat that much fried food. I eat a lot of baked. Love seafood. That's my weakness. I mean, truthfully, I could eat seafood every day. I will a crab leg up, you hear me? So yeah, that's my preference. I don't drink soda. I drink wine, but that's not gonna stop, and it's red wine and it's good for you, so we keeping it.
And that's on period.
So update from my last video, I told you guys I was in an accident, and I'm gonna actually show you a little bit of the damage because I don't think I showed it to you before. No, I definitely didn't show it to you because I think it was raining and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. So I have an appointment with the adjuster on Tuesday so they can give me an estimate, and then we just gonna, we're gonna get her put in the shop and we're gonna get it fixed because I can't keep my baby like this, especially on a car that I'm paying for. No, that's not what we're gonna do. And like I said, the damage is not that big. My insurance company already said you're good, you're not at fault for it. I gave him what happened, all that good stuff. So now it's just a matter of getting it fixed, and hopefully it won't take that long because, again, the damage is really not that major to me anyway. I've seen way worse when it comes to car accidents, and this one to me is very minor. Okay, so this is the damage right here. You can see a little dent, and then the paint right here got chipped off and it's starting to rust because it's rained, I think, like twice since the accidents happened. So I mean, the whole scope of it fits in like the palm of my hand. That's how big it is, if you can see. That's literally it. So in my opinion, it's not that bad considering how hard it felt like he hit me, but apparently it just wasn't that horrible. So that's what my baby's looking like, and that's the only spot that it got messed up. Okay, I'm not really sure where I left off, but I think we were supposed to be working out. Clearly it didn't happen, so we're here. It's probably a week later at this point. And yeah, just still procrastinating. That's all it is. I can't really blame it on anything else. I'm just procrastinating. But anyway, I thought I would do, since I have to do my hair anyway, I figured I would do it with you guys and just kind of do like a chit chat type thing. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Regular wash and go. I was gonna do a style, but I don't really feel like it. So freshly washed, super soft. Look, I'm really gaining some length, you guys. Like, I'm so happy about this. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to kind of just like kick it with you guys, and I wanted to talk about being unapologetically you. And I know a lot of people talk about that. A lot of people say, oh, using Holy Grail, nothing changed. A lot of people talk about that, but they don't actually do it. And I'm finding myself at a crossroads, and that's just because I have like, a bunch of other things going on. I'll probably talk to you guys about that in a different video. But for this one, it's just learning how to try to just, be happy. People always give that cliche, oh, there's only one life. So live it to the fullest and this and this and this. And it's good. It sounds good. It really does sound good. But it's just like, if you don't do it, then what's the point in talking about it, right? And I'm trying to do that right now. And that basically means just doing whatever it is that makes you happy and not doing whatever it is that don't make you happy. Sounds simple, but it's hard, because the reason why people struggle with it, I feel, this is just me personally speaking, because they try to make themselves happy and they still try to make everybody else happy. And I find that you can't do both. You can't. It's either you're going to be happy or everybody else is. So you have to just kind of figure out which one is more important. And if it were up to me, I would say, which it is, that it's you. It's just that simple. It's your life, so it's up to you to make yourself happy. You can't look for that in anybody else. You can't worry about whatever everybody else is saying, because I'm telling you, you're always going to have somebody that has something to say, and it's always going to be something negative. It's definitely not going to align with what it is that you're trying to do with your life, and that's okay. That's fine, because what's for you is for you, and what's for them is for them. And you got to try to not confuse the two. And I feel like when you try to make everybody else happy and just kind of exclude yourself, that's when the problem starts. You start second guessing yourself. You start thinking, what am I doing? You start to realize that you're just legit not happy. And maybe you can't pinpoint what the reason is. That's the reason, because you're doing something that you really don't want to do. So sometimes you got to go against the grain, and you just got to kind of say F everybody else. And I'm going to do me, right? You have to. You just have to do it, because I'm telling you from personal experience, if not, you're going to live to regret it. If you make decisions for other people, you are going to live to regret it. Okay? So you need to actually, let me sidebar for a second. I think I said this in my other video. This is what I'm using now in terms of the oil, because I'm trying to grow my hair a lot longer. My YALL Organics, rosemary mint, scalp and oil, all that good stuff. Scalp and hair strengthening oil. It's the one, definitely. But comes with a cute little dropper. Okay, it says you can put it on your scalp, you can put it on your hair. I put it on both. Actually, let me put it on my scalp first before I start this section. So, but anyway, struggling a lot with trying to find balance in my life, trying to find, I'm not gonna say happiness, because I feel like happiness is underrated, because even the celebrities who have all the money in the world, they still not happy. So I'm not trying to find happiness. I'm trying to find, I don't even know if there's a word. Not stability, but I'm trying to find a happy medium. Maybe we can just put it like that. We'll just say that, because, happiness is something that people always say, oh, it comes from within. It's this and this and that. But, at the end of the day, depending on what you're looking for, happiness is something that you're just never going to find. Even if you have, you're a celebrity, you have all the money, you can do what you want, when you want, with whom you want. There's still going to be something that you wish that you could do that you can't. A lot of the celebrities wish that they could kind of be like us, where they can just go out in public and they can just walk the streets and nobody harasses them. They can have a chill day with their family. They can do whatever they want. That's a sign of being unhappy. They say a lot in their songs, it's lonely at the top. That's what they mean. They're struggling with that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely not a celebrity. And I'm struggling right now to find my happy place. I know what it is that I want to do, and I know what I need to do in order to get there, but I'm still having not second thoughts, but I guess you can say it's second thoughts. And that's what messes up a lot of us, is that we start second guessing whatever it is that we're trying to do. And I made a promise to myself. I got myself a vision board. I made a promise that I am going to start just going with my gut on whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Whatever. It doesn't mean that I'm going to sit here and seek the advice of someone else. I'm going to go with my gut. And that's something that I definitely don't do a lot, if at all. And it's because I second guess myself a lot. Even though I shouldn't, I'm just putting the oil in the ends and kind of working it out. But yeah, I second guess myself a lot because I think, you know, oh my gosh, this might not be the right thing for me to do, or maybe what I'm gonna do is going to have consequences, you know, on my life later on or on my family, and I don't want to bring that to them. So I'm definitely an overthinker, and that kind of gets in the way a lot of what I want to do, but it has helped in certain aspects because you don't want to be impulsive, because I just got a piece of hair I wasn't supposed to grab. When you are super impulsive, you can make bad decisions, and that's something that I just don't want to do. You have to be smart. You have to be smart in what it is that you're trying to do, and I'm trying to set myself up for some greatness here. So in order for me to do that, I have to think smart. I have to make smart choices. If there's something that you want to do it. As long as you're not bringing harm to yourself or harm to your loved ones, I don't see anything wrong with that. Even if it doesn't make sense to someone, it's fine. It's not supposed to necessarily make sense to anybody but you. Do not wait for opportunity to happen to you, because it doesn't work that way. It really and truly doesn't. I understand the whole saying of opportunity knocks and all of that good stuff, but guess what? Sometimes they can't find your address. Then what? So you have to make opportunity, like, right? You have to put yourself in a situation to where opportunity can find you. And that means getting up and getting out there and taking care of your business. COVID has really made people realize what they want out of life. If they want to do something different, if they want to go back to school, if they want to start traveling, if they want to be an entrepreneur, you know, it has given them different, just a different thought process. I don't know if maybe because so many people were getting sick or so many people were, you know, dying from it, you know, and it just made them feel like their time was running out, I guess, if you will. And, you know, maybe it gave them the realization that, you know, I'm wasting my time right now. And that's great. That's great. But just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay? Definitely make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Next point, mental health. I feel like COVID, once again, has changed like the status of a lot of people's mental health. It gave a lot of people a sense of anxiety. It gave a lot of people a sense of fear that maybe they never thought they had. And see, the thing that bothers me about COVID is that this to me seems like, I'm not downplaying it, but to me, COVID seems like a heightened flu. Right? Because the flu has been around forever. We had bird flu, swine flu, all of that kind of stuff. And it just wasn't so massive as what COVID is. You know, people died, but it wasn't at the same type of rate. It wasn't like, oh, you have to get the vaccine type thing. And if you don't get the vaccine, you can't fly here, you can't fly here, or you're going to be like, you know, an outsider. It just seems so, I don't know, it just seems so enlarged. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. I don't know. It's a mess. It's really and truly a mess. And a lot of people are suffering from it. They don't want to go back to work. You know, they don't want to leave their houses. They don't want to get on public transportation because they're afraid of, you know, contracting this virus that, you know, they think may kill them. And while the numbers are going down, and that's probably because most people are getting vaccinated, but then there lies in the question of, if you get vaccinated, will I die from it? Because a lot of people are getting vaccinated and they're either getting really sick or they are passing away from it. So I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say that the vaccine is causing people to die. I'm not going to say that because I don't have any, you know, solid proof on that. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what other pre-existing conditions these people had. I don't know about any of that stuff. But it seems very coincidental, you know, that it just, so many people are having so many adverse effects from it. I don't know. But anyway, I say all of this to say, like, you know, you have to try to do what makes you happy. You really do. I remember I said in the video a long time ago that, you know, people don't care, and it's true. It truly is the truth. People don't care, and it's not, they're not caring, or they're not caring because they're jerks and they have no feelings. It's just that, you know, everybody's concerned about themselves. And I mean, that's just human nature. It doesn't mean that you're selfish. And actually, sometimes it's a good thing to be selfish. It really and truly is. Because if you're selfish, that means you're focusing on yourself. Hence the name, right? You're trying to figure out what you need to do in order to make yourself better, or to get yourself to the next level. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I really don't. I feel like if a lot more people were selfish to a degree, they would be more successful. It wouldn't be, I don't know, it just wouldn't be a lot of nonsense that's going on. It just really and truly wouldn't, because everybody is so worried about trying to help the next person, and they're not worried about helping themselves. But then the problem with that is that when you do get to the point where you're just like, I'm not going to say fed up, but when you get to the point where you want to focus on just you, people have something to say, right? Like, who are you to sit here and tell me that what I'm doing for me is not meaningful, it's not purposeful, like I should not be doing it, I should still be catering to you, I should still be doing this? Who are you to tell me that? Like, what are you providing me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta find my way just like you have to find your way. You can't sit around and try to piggyback off somebody else. You can't sit around and try to you know, rely on somebody else to get you to where you're trying to be. That's your job. That's not their job. That's yours. And if they don't understand that, and they kind of drop off from a friend level, then that tells you that they were never really down for you in the first place. So, you know, I've said it plenty of times. I have one best friend, and I've been best friends with her since the 7th grade. And it's not going to change, because she is so much like me. You know what I'm saying? I truly, truly appreciate her, because it's hard to find that person. Everybody should have a person, or maybe people, but it's hard to find them. You know, people who are just really, really down for you, that don't want anything from you, that, you know, want the best for you, that pray for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, stuff like that just doesn't happen. It really doesn't, because people have ulterior motives. Everybody's trying to be out for themselves. It just don't happen. So if you have a friend like that, you need to keep them. You need to do whatever it takes to make sure that you are being as good a friend to them as they are to you. And just take care of yourselves, people. Really take care of yourselves, because nobody's going to take care of you like you. A lot of people say, oh, well, this person let me down, and, you know, they kind of left me hanging, and they did this. But it's like, if that's their character and that's how they've always been, whose fault is it if they let you down again? I would say it's your fault, because you let them. You know what they're about. You know how they operate. You know how they get down. You know how they move. And you still chose to keep them, you know, a part of your circle. So that's kind of your fault. You get what you give. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like somebody is toxic for you in any kind of way, and you don't take the steps necessary to separate yourselves from them, then you deserve whatever it is that you get from them. That's just the way that I feel. You deserve it. You really and truly do, because you recognize the problem, but you're not doing what you need to do to remove yourself from it. Even if you feel like, you know, you love this person for whatever reason, whether it's, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, best friend, cousin, whatever. I don't care what it is. I don't care. If it's not serving you, then you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. That's it. There's no way. We're not doing that anymore. You know what I'm saying? We've done that long enough. We've stuck by people that haven't stuck by us. We've stuck by people that kept us down, you know, that kept us feeling less than, whatever, that just haven't come to. We've done that. We've been there. We ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, truthfully speaking. But we're human. I'm human. I've done it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I've done it. And I'm tired of it. I'm really tired. And I want more. I want better for myself. I deserve better for myself. So, you know, I'm making moves to make that happen. You know, I'm trying to manifest. That's like the key word of 2021, right? I'm trying to manifest some positive things that I would like to happen for myself. And I feel like I deserve it. I really do. I feel like I deserve it. Because, just because, that's it. I feel like I deserve it. And that's like the first key or the first step, I think, is that you have to take with yourself. You have to feel like you actually deserve whatever it is that you're going for. If it's happiness, you deserve that. If it's money, you deserve that. If it's a husband, guess what? You deserve that. Oh, grab the piece. Hate when I do that. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that. Like, stop selling yourself short. Stop thinking like, oh my God, stop thinking that you don't deserve greatness. That right there, for me, big struggle. Big struggle. And it's not to sit here and say that I think I deserve anything less than greatness. It's just that I'm a very, very, very humble person. So I don't think on that level. It's like if if I were to get like a super high paying job paying 6 figures, I would definitely second guess that. And that's horrible. That's sad. Like, I would be like, I'm not supposed to be making that kind of money. That's how my mindset works. And that's a problem. And that's what I'm trying to get out of. I think that I don't deserve like good things. I think I don't deserve a high paying job, or I think I don't deserve, like a fancy house, the house that I have in my head, envisioned in my head for the longest. I think I don't deserve those things. I think I don't deserve happiness. And it's not because I'm a bad person or because I've done bad things. It's just that, I don't know. I be in my own head sometimes, and I mess myself up. I psych myself out. I guess that's what you can call it. I don't really know what it is, but I've been that way for years, for a long time, super long time. Just thinking that this is it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. Renting, or, not having the type of money that I want to have, or that I feel like I should have at my age. Like, just whatever. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. And that's horrible. That's a horrible mindset to have. That's a horrible mindset to have. And that is what I'm working on. I'm working on, telling myself, no, what are you talking about? You do deserve this, And we're going to make sure it happens. Period. I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. I really can't give you an explanation as to why I feel that way. Other than the fact that I've just been going through the motions since I was a kid. I'm not going to say I had a messed up childhood, because I didn't, but I didn't have the typical childhood. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the standard. With the mom, with the dad, it just wasn't like that. Doesn't mean that it wasn't dope, because it was. I was raised by my grandmother, and that right there, that woman right there, I don't want to start crying. I don't want to cry, but she was the one who raised me. She was the one who was just everything to me. Just everything. And she passed away. It's going on 2 years now. So, it's a struggle. Oh my gosh. It's definitely a struggle. But I'm trying to work through it. But I can honestly say that life just has not been the same without her. It has not been the same. It hasn't. I mean, clearly you can see. Like, I can't even mention her without breaking down. you know, and I thought I had gotten better, but I know just certain things, it's just going to take time. It's just going to take time. I don't think that I will ever be over her. I won't ever heal. I know that for a fact. Hi. I'm talking about my grandmother. Yeah, so.
See you later. You're welcome.
So, you know, it's just a lot that I wish that I could talk to her about, and I would probably be a little bit, you know, better off if I could. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I say that, you know, in life you have to do what makes you happy, you know. Be with your family, be with your friends, you know, do what you have to do. Because what people don't understand is that God loans us our people, right? And at some point, he's going to want them back. He's absolutely going to want them back. And I think we take that for granted. Just that by itself. We definitely take that for granted. My grandmother was the strongest person that I knew. Period. She was the strongest person that I knew. And I always wanted to be like her. I admired her. And, you know, I just don't have that anymore. I just don't have that anymore. So when she passed away, it took so much out of me. Like so much out of me. I literally felt a piece of me die. I felt it. I went to see her. She was in the nursing home towards the end, and I went to see her in the nursing home the day before she passed away. I flew down to North Carolina, you know, and she was there, and I couldn't believe what I saw, because this was not the same person, you know, who raised me. She didn't look anything like what I remember, what I had just saw a few months prior, right? She could not speak whatsoever. So I knew she was there because her eyes were open, but she couldn't communicate. She couldn't, like, she didn't blink. She didn't do anything. She was just, it was like she was already gone internally, but the physical was still there. You know what I mean? And I just held her hand, and I just spoke to her, and I just told her, I'm here. I was like, you can go ahead and go. I told her, I said, I'll be all right. You know, because I didn't want her hanging around. You know, I'm her first grandchild. I'm the oldest. And I told her, just go ahead and go. Just go. You know what I'm saying? I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. She always worried about me, and she always worried about my father. I guess because she felt that we needed the most help. So I don't even know how we got to this, but I guess this is something that was just in me that wanted to get out. I haven't really spoken to anybody about it, you know, but yeah. So I told her to just go. I held her hand, you know, I cut her nails, filed them and everything like that. And I turned the lights down because I noticed the lights were bright, and she was kind of like squinting a little bit. So I felt that the lights were too, you know, just too bright for her. So I dimmed the lights, you know, and I said, is that better for you? And obviously I was not expecting an answer, but I could see her eyes would open up a little bit more. So I felt that, okay, she likes it when the lights are low like this. You know, and I just mentally, I could not come to grips with what was getting ready to happen. I couldn't even fathom it, right? This is, like I said, this is the woman who raised me from, you know, as far back as I can remember, like the age of 5. That's as far back as I can remember, the age of 5, you know? So she was like my mom. So, my mom is still alive. I'll get into that in like another video. She's very much alive and well, which is great. But yeah, so I lowered the lights, you know, I spoke to her, just had a moment, you know, just had a moment with her. The next day, I flew back home. I flew back to Jersey. And when I landed, I called my uncle, or I texted him, I think, and it was like, you know, just checking on grandma, she okay? And he told me that she passed away. And I cried just so hard on the plane, because I felt like she was holding on. She was waiting for me to get down there. you know. I don't know if that's true. I'll never know. But in my head, I like to think that it seems like that's what it was. She was just waiting for me to get down there, and I let her know that I would be okay. And she went ahead and she transitioned on. You know, so the next week I flew back down for the funeral. I couldn't talk at the funeral, of course. But by the time we got to the gravesite, that's when I was finally able to speak. I was finally able to stop crying long enough to actually say some words. And I kept it real short, real sweet, you know, and I said something to her that she used to say to everybody. So I knew that she would, you know, and she would understand that and she would appreciate that and things like that. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but that was 2 years ago. So I miss her tremendously. And that is something that, and I said at the funeral, I was like, you know, my heart will forever be broken. And that is just, it's the honest to God's truth. And I'm sure you guys can relate. You know, if you've ever lost someone that you were really, really close to, there's no replacement for it. There's literally no replacement for it. I don't care what happens in your life. She comes to me every now and again in my dreams. And I guess that means that, you know, in my head, that's when I'm struggling the most with whatever I'm going through. And that's when she comes to me, I feel. You know, and whenever she comes, she's got smiling, you know, she's talking, she's chatting it up, just same way she was when she was here. So, and it kind of like, it keeps me going. It keeps me pushing harder. So anyway, so sorry about that little detour. But I felt compelled to talk about that. I really don't know why, but it just came out. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel great, to feel happy, do it. Because this is the only life that you get. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it. And really, to hell what anybody else thinks. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm really and truly not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it because it's true. You know, everybody else do what they want. Why can't you? That's the way I feel about it. And you know what really pisses me off? It's like when you start giving people what they gave you, then it becomes a problem. Then you the problem. How? How am I the problem when I've been doing what I was supposed to do all along, and now all of a sudden maybe you have an epiphany of some sort? Where does this even go? What are we doing? It's gonna go with the front today. I don't know where it goes. But anyway, they have some sort of epiphany, and you know, now they feel like, okay, they're ready to do whatever it is that they should have done a long time ago. Why is that your problem? That's what I don't understand. Why is it your problem? Why are you supposed to reset your clock and be like, okay, let's go, let's run it? You know what I'm saying? No, it don't work that way. But then if you say no, then you're the problem, right? You're the reason why, you're the miserable person. You're making their lives miserable. People want to talk about you and all stuff. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if y'all know. Come here, let me tell you. Let me tell you a little bit. Come here. They're going to talk about you either way, boo. So you might as well do what you want to do. They're going to talk about you either way. And if these past, few years or months or whatever you want to call it has taught me nothing, it has taught me to stop expecting me from everybody else. Because it just don't happen. Nobody's going to think like you. Nobody's going to move like you. Not all the time. I didn't mean for this video to be so, so humdrum. But again, I was trying to do a whole chit chat in a completely different direction. But, this is what was apparently on my heart to talk about. And so this is what I'm talking about. I hope that it helps somebody, kind of come to reality with a few things. because that's really all we're trying to do here. But I don't know. Just the bottom line is just make your next move your best move. That's really all I can say. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your physical health, right? If you gotta cut people off in order to do that, then do it. Like, who cares? Already, let me tell y'all. Already, people trying to tell me to go back for my doctorate. Like, excuse me, are you crazy? Are you literally crazy? They were like, oh yeah, then we can call you Dr. Caldwell. No, you're not. No. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Mentally speaking, I cannot do it. I can't do it. It's not that I don't think I can accomplish it, because I know I can do it. Like, I have almost a 4.0 GPA. So it's not that I don't have the brains to do it. It's just I don't have the want to do it. I'm tired. Now, had I stayed in college straight from high school like you're supposed to, different story. I didn't do it. All right, shoot me. I didn't do it. I did go to college directly from high school. I just stopped going because I wanted to work. I wanted to make money. I wasn't making no money in college. Ouch. I wasn't making no money, and I was like, I wanna start working. So I went and got not one, not two, not three, but 4 jobs. Yep, 4 jobs at once while I was still in college, and then I finally quit college. And what made me quit, I think 2 of those jobs, was my grandmother, because I fell asleep behind the wheel and got into a car accident. It wasn't that bad. God was on my side. Definitely was not that bad. I just kind of like hit their gas door. And, that was it. No sleep. Brain can't function, can't work like that. You will shut down. You will shut down, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. And your girl shut down. My grandmother wasn't having it. And she was like, okay, you're done. You're done. Because she didn't want me to do it in the first place. But I'm a Scorpio, so I'm stubborn. I'm going to do what I want to do. I didn't come this far to just come this far. You feel me? Look at that. We are done with hair. So I wish it could stay like this. You see how it's like touching my shoulders? It's long and everything, but it shrinks up. But shrinkage is a good thing. In case y'all didn't know, that means your hair is healthy. But a lot of people stretch their hair, but they stretch it with heat. I ain't doing no heat. I haven't put heat in my hair since 2017. Not doing it. So she's just gonna have to stretch naturally. I can try maybe the banding method, but I don't know if I want to do that either, because I feel like if I do that, it's gonna leave like those little lines in it from the hair rolls. I don't know, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I know with time my hair will grow, because I take really good care of it. And that's about it. So yeah, sorry this video, like I said before, was a little emotional. Definitely was not expecting that, but I guess I'm just still struggling with a lot of things pertaining to my grandmother leaving me. But I hope you liked it nonetheless. And let me know if you guys want to do more chit chat type videos, because your girl has a lot to talk about. And yeah, I would love to share things with you guys. I would love to answer questions from you guys. Yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Make sure you guys like it, subscribe it, and click that bell so you can see when I drop the next one. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Bye.